Hello everybody and welcome to tonight's Section 5 boys basketball matchup between two Genesee Region League rivals, the Attica Blue Devils visiting the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. My name is Alex Brasky here for the Batavia Daily News Sports Network, ready to take you through tonight's action between the Irish and the Blue Devils. But first, before we dig deep into tonight's matchup, we'd like to first thank our sponsors. And that begins with, of course, Casella Waste, our scoreboard sponsor here on the Batavia Daily News Sports Network. Are you looking for a residential pickup at your house, a dumpster, or roll-off service for your place of business? Call Casella Waste and check out their great rates on local waste removal. Casella is your #1 provider for all your waste and recycling needs and is always putting your waste to work. Call 585-308-0662 today for a quote. Also, Genesee Community College. Genesee, your path. GCC offers 60-plus affordable academic programs and over 120 scholarships for you to begin your next journey. You can apply online for free, genesee.edu/apply. Also, Empire Tractor, your local New Holland dealer, selling a full range of tractors and farm equipment. Empire Tractor is also proud to sell Dixie Chopper zero-turn mowers, which is the world's fastest mower. And they are now selling and servicing the Coyote line of tractors, mowers, and utility vehicles. Check out their website, empiretractor.com, or visit in person right in front of the Genesee County Fairgrounds in Batavia. Also, the Ankle and Foot Centers of Western New York. Dr. George Vito has over 30 years of experience and strives to deliver the best ankle and foot care that Western New York has to offer. Podiatry services for Leroy, Buffalo, Dunkirk, Angola, and Batavia and the surrounding areas. The Ankle and Foot Centers of Western New York has the physicians to turn to for the reliable ankle and foot services you require in your area. Visit them online at ankleandfootcentersofwesternnewyork.com or call today, a location nearest you. We'd also like to thank Harding Plumbing. Harding Plumbing has been offering plumbing, heating, and air conditioning services since 1978. Call today at 585-237-5561 for residential, commercial, and agricultural services. Also, right here, Notre Dame High School, the site of tonight's matchup, sponsoring tonight's broadcast. Notre Dame is the #1 secondary school in Genesee, Wyoming, and Orleans counties, and was recognized as such for the 16th consecutive year. Discover the difference at their open house February 2nd from 6:30 to 7:30, or call to visit Notre Dame High School at 73 Union Street in Batavia. When the Notre Dame administration asked their students why they love Notre Dame, the same word was repeated again and again, and that word was family. At Notre Dame, students develop authentic relationships with nurturing teachers, dedicated coaches, and administrators committed to their mission. At Notre Dame, students thrive in the physically and emotionally safe environment where they learn to take chances and push their academic abilities. That's Notre Dame High School. Also, Batavia's Original Pizzeria welcomes families, teams, and other large groups. At Batavia's Original, they offer drop-and-go catering for any occasion, a screened-in patio available for dining during the summer months, and whether you're a local or passing through town, Batavia's Original will make you feel at home. Call today at 585-343-3303 or order online at bataviasoriginal.com. Also, Main Street Insurance Agency. In business for 30 years, Main Street Insurance has office locations in Attica and Warsaw and another location in Bell, Florida. Call them for competitive quotes on auto, home, business, and life insurance. Also, Rebecca Guzdeck. Choosing happy is the key. Contact Rebecca Guzdeck with Keller Williams Realty, 716-777-2468, or at smile4beck@kw.com. Also, SJF Construction in Attica. Contact SJF for all your agricultural construction needs. Also, Yasis Trucking and Construction, which is your #1 choice for all your construction and asphalt needs, also offering snow removal services. All right, so we are just about set to go here at Notre Dame High School. Both sides warming up on the floor in front of us. Should be a competitive game as both of these teams entered the year with sectional championship aspirations. The injury bug has hit both squads as Notre Dame's top player, or one of their top players, I should say, Ryan Fitzpatrick, was out for an extended period of time, has since returned, but wearing a heavy brace on his right leg, while Attica missing 2 key players, Simon Lamparelli, one of their key guards, and one of their key forwards, Clayton Bizon, who returned from injury for a brief spell, but has since returned to the mend, and it's unsure whether or not he will return by season's end this year. So a bit of adversity has faced both of these teams this season, but they have forged through it as Attica enters this game at 5-6, and Notre Dame enters with a record of 9-4. For the Fighting Irish, they're coming off a 3-game winning streak. Winners over Holly, Alexander, and Kendall. Those 3 wins coming following a 74-46 loss at the hands of Pembroke, while Attica has won just 1 game of its last 2. A loss to Byron Burgeon, 61-45, followed by a victory over Lindenville, 93-45. So Attica has really experienced a turbulent season in terms of wins and losses, while for Notre Dame, it's been a seasons of runs. They started the season with 3 straight wins, followed that with 3 straight losses, then 3 straight wins again, a loss, and then 3 straight victories entering this game. While for Attica, they started the year with a win, a loss, a win, a loss, a win, a loss, before 2 more losses, leading into their win over Alexander on January 4th, followed by the loss to Byron Burgeon and the win over Lindenville. So Attica at 5-6, Notre Dame at 9-4. We're getting set to go here on the Batavia Daily News Sports Network. Excited for this one. Alex Brasky going to take a quick break here. Ready for tip-off in just a few moments. All right, getting set for action here on the Batavia Daily News Sports Network. Once again, Alex Brasky with you. About 2.5 minutes away from tip-off here at Notre Dame High School. Notre Dame hosting Attica here tonight. Both of these teams have been competitive this year and looking for a competitive matchup here tonight. As you see the captains from both sides meeting at midcourt. And a quick note about this game, the officials on this game actually worked the JV game as well before this. So putting in double duty and surely to be a well-officiated game tonight. It's been a strong season for Section 5's officiating crew. Board 60 has done a phenomenal job putting a quality product on the floor no matter where you travel within Section 5 on a nightly basis. They do a great job administering the game, keeping the kids safe, as well as dealing with extraneous criticism that always comes with the territory. So keep that in mind as you watch tonight's game. The officiating crew here in Section 5 a bit undermanned this season and in past seasons, and that's led to officials pulling double duty, as we'll see here tonight. And you see one of Attica's injured players, Clayton Bizon, over next to head coach Rob Crowley. You see the size and strength through the street clothes draped over Bizon's athletic frame, and you can just simply tell by looking at him what a loss that is for the Blue Devils. And there is Attica's other injured player, Simon Lamparelli, not as physically imposing as his classmate Clayton Bizon, but certainly as effective on the floor. Lamparelli, the leading goal scorer in Attica's boys soccer program's history, and a state caliber sprinter as well in the spring. So he brings plenty to the floor for Coach Crowley's bunch, and his absence has been felt this season along with Bizon's. So a good crowd, as always, inside the gymnasium, Reinhardt Gymnasium here at Notre Dame High School. And these two teams getting set to square off on Mike Rapone court. Coach Rapone stepped away from his long career last season, has led to his son Mikey taking the reins, and it's been a successful run for Mikey throughout his first full season as head coach. He also spent last year really leading the team from the bench, but with Coach Rapone still officially as the head coach, this will go down as Coach Mikey Rapone's first year as the Irish head varsity basketball coach. Coming off a sectional championship are the Fighting Irish, and hoping for another one this season, while Attica hoping to slay the dragon and earn a championship this season. You see the former Coach Rapone working the microphone here this evening. That's following his duties as pit boss at Batavia Downs during this afternoon. He's certainly been busy today and will be busy tonight, as we have some thanks going out to a gentleman in the crowd. I'm sorry I did not catch his name. Now here is John Borelli, board member here at Notre Dame. All right, moments away from tip-off here at Notre Dame. Once again, we'd like to thank our sponsors before we get started. Casella Waste, our scoreboard sponsor here tonight. Also, Genesee Community College, Empire Tractor, the Ankle and Foot Centers of Western New York, Harding Plumbing, Notre Dame High School, Batavia's Original, Main Street Insurance Agency, Rebecca Guzdek, licensed real estate salesperson at Keller Williams Realty, SJF Construction, Yasis Construction, Trucking, Excavating, and Paving, and all those sponsors supporting us here on the Batavia Daily News Sports Network. So starters for Attica have been introduced, and hitting the floor to start this game for the Blue Devils will be Noah Wheeler, Cole Harding, Landon Thomas, Jack Janes, and Ethan Harmon. For the Fighting Irish, it will be Jimmy Finera, Bryson Berry, Hayden Groff, Jaden Sherwood, and Jordan Welker starting this game for Notre Dame. Once again, a Genesee Region League matchup, Notre Dame taking on Attica. Tip-off coming up. The ball is up and we are underway here at Notre Dame. Harding comes away with the opening tip and immediately launches a three and knocks it down. Attica with the early lead. Cole Harding wasting no time as he knocks down the triple. Here's Notre Dame on the other end looking to return serve. Finera over to Groff in the corner, right back up top to Welker. Working that left side with Berry in the middle, back out top to Welker, unable to connect on the three ball. Janes on the rebound for Attica. So we'll see Thomas do plenty of the ball handling for the Blue Devils here tonight. Also Harding and Wheeler will touch it a lot on the perimeter, along with Janes, who you see launch a three there. No good, short, but a foul on the ground. It's going to stay with the Blue Devils. Call going against the Irish. Push from behind. Called against Bryson Berry. Thomas set to take it out. Inbounds to Harding. Fading away and knocking it down from the corner. Cole Harding has the range in the early going. Attica leading 6-0. Here's Sherwood now. A little bit of penetration, getting it to Welker and getting it right back. Looking inside for Berry, but Welker will try another three. This time long, but Berry working hard for the rebound. Welker into the lane. Bounced it over to Sherwood, but was fouled before he crashed to the floor. And the Irish will take it out underneath. Trailing by 6. It's been a good start for Coach Crowley's bunch as it's Cole Harding 6, Notre Dame 0. Inbound to Sherwood, wide open three, and he knocks it down. 3-point shooting exhibition here in the early going. Sherwood returns fire from distance. And now picking off the pass on the other end is Sherwood. Quickly going the other way, working against Harding, but instead they reverse it. And it's Finera knocking down the three. Had to check if that was a 3 or a 2. Coming from the far side, it was indeed a 3. We're all square at 6 apiece. Janes in transition off the make. Goes to the basket, fouled by Berry. Janes to the basket. To the free throw line for 2 shots. That's the second foul called against Berry, one of the few forwards available for Coach Mikey Rapone as James misses the first free throw. That will send George Woodruff onto the floor to substitute for Barry with the early foul trouble going against Notre Dame. First free throw missed by James. He'll look to regain the lead for the Blue Devils here, and he does. 1 point lead for Attica. Finera, heat check in the early going, no good as he was contested, but let it go anyway. Saved by Groff into the hands of Harding. 5-on-4 for the Blue Devils. But great hustle by Groff to get back and find his way into the passing lane, deflect that from reaching Thomas. And now Attica will have it in the corner. Thomas guarded closely by Groff, driving to the basket, slicing through defenders, and converting on the layup. Attica increases its advantage to 3 points. Sherwood will try another three. This one's too long. Harmon on the rebound. Transition play from Attica. Almost threw it away. Did Harding, but Wheeler able to collect it. And off glass for two. 5 point lead for the Blue Devils now. 3 minutes have gone by here in the first quarter. Welker into the corner for Groff. He'll launch a three. No good. Harding on the rebound. Harding on the wing. Good defense provided by Woodruff. James for three, no good. Long rebound, almost went to Harding, but Woodruff was there to tip it away. Sherwood in transition now to Welker, wide open at the top of the key. Drains it for three. The trifecta for Welker makes it a 2 point game near the midpoint of this first quarter. James will try another three, and it's good! Back and forth we go. Jack James connects on the triple. 5 point lead for Attica once again. Finera for three. No good. Woodruff gets another extra possession for the Irish here as he tipped that one to Welker before he was fouled, crashing to the floor. Sub coming on for the Irish. Another capable scorer for Notre Dame. Jay Antonor now onto the floor before the Irish will call for a 30-second timeout. 4:08 remaining here in the first quarter on the Batavia Daily News Sports Network. The Casella Way scoreboard reads a 5 point Attica lead. We'll be right back after a short break. Here we go. 4:08 remaining in this first quarter. Welker set to inbound and does so to Finera. Antonor with it now. Over to Sherwood for three. No good. Woodruff working hard on the boards. What effort from George Woodruff here in the early going. Antonor into the lane. No good. Woodruff again had his hand on that, but was unable to corral it. Attica's Ethan Meyer now into the game and collects that rebound. And now Harding can't get the easy layup to go on the other end. A missed opportunity for the Blue Devils to extend their advantage. Welker for three. He gets it to go. 2 point lead now for Attica. Thomas pushing it to Harmon. It's rejected by Finera, but a contact with the body. And that'll send Harmon to the line for two shots. Harmon Successful on the first free throw attempt. Sub on for Notre Dame. Ryan Fitzpatrick seeing his first action here tonight. See that heavy brace on his right leg. Harmon 2 for 2. So just give you a look at what Fitzpatrick is dealing with on that right leg as Welker launched the three from the wing, and now Attica will look to go quickly. Harmon for three off the loose ball, missed the rim. And now Notre Dame in transition. Sherwood pulling the trigger, no good. Harding on the rebound. But he throws it right to Welker, who was trailing defensively, and off glass goes Welker to trim the Irish deficit. 2:35 remaining in the opening frame. James launches the three, no good. Chased down by Meyer. Into the lane for James, who finishes at the rack. Nice pass from Meyer, and a nice finish from James above the rim. What size on this Attica team, and that's without Bizon. Fitzpatrick for three from the corner, no good, right into the waiting arms of James on the weak side. Four-point lead for the Blue Devils. Thomas coast to coast, no good. Fitzpatrick on the rebound. Baseball pass to Sherwood from Welker. Out to Fitzpatrick. Thought about the three, but a good closeout there from Meyer. Welker to Fitzpatrick. This time he'll pull the trigger and knock it down. First opportunity for Ryan Fitzpatrick, and it's a success. 3 points for the Irish guard, and now Thomas throws it away. Antonor on the steal and the finish. Notre Dame with its first lead of the game at 1:28 remaining here in the first quarter. 19-18 is your score. Harmon underneath, can't get the reverse layup, missed everything off the leg of an Attica player, out of bounds, back into the hands of the Irish. And a fast-paced first quarter here, high scoring, and a good game to boot. Fitzpatrick with it in the corner, gets it back from Finera. Harding guarding him closely. This one tipped away by James, but back into the hands of Finera. Welker with it now. Some nifty ball handling before he launches the three and knocks it down. Beautiful play from Jordan Welker. And Notre Dame increases its lead to 4 inside a minute to play in the first quarter. This one taken away by Antonor. Active hands on defense from the Notre Dame guard. But even more active hands at the rim from Attica's Harding on the rejection. Loose ball after the missed layup from Antonor goes into the hands of Meyer. He now pushes it ahead to James. Into the middle of the floor for Harding, down low to Harmon. Beautiful ball movement for the Blue Devils. And it's a 2-point lead for Notre Dame now. Time dwindling here in the first quarter. Looks like the Irish will look to hold for the final shot, but Finero was left open for a moment, decided to shoot it, and was rejected by James. James shoots from the corner now on the other end and can't convert. Here comes Notre Dame now. Finera bounces it inside to Sherwood, didn't get it off in time. The refs wave it off, and we head to the second quarter with the Irish holding a 2-point lead. We catch our break here on the Batavia Daily News Sports Network. All right, we're ready for the second quarter of action between Notre Dame and Attica. Attica led for much of the first frame, but Notre Dame seized the lead near the end of the first quarter of play. Attica facing a 2-point deficit with 8 minutes to go until halftime. Ryan Fitzpatrick missed Notre Dame's first several games of the year with a leg injury, still sporting a knee brace, but is out there for the Irish. Has already knocked down a three, sure to be a factor throughout this one. Now a double dribble called against the Irish. Notre Dame did not like that call. Attica turning the ball over against the Notre Dame pressure here in recent possessions, and they'll have to get that under wraps if they hope to stay in this ball game. Braden Allen, a nice pump fake underneath, and converts on the layup to tie the game. He'll have a chance to take the lead for the Blue Devils as he heads to the line looking to make it a 3-point play. Allen onto the floor for the first time tonight, the quarterback of the Attica football team that won the first sectional title in program history this fall. Allen did not join the basketball team initially this season, a late arrival, and has come on to make an impact, and making an impact here tonight as he regains the lead for the Blue Devils on that free throw. So Braden Allen making his presence felt as Fitzpatrick launches the three from the wing, no good. Allen and Sherwood fighting for it. And Harding comes up with the loose ball. Here comes Thomas now. Pushing the pace, all the way to the rim, Landon Thomas. What an individual effort. 3-point lead for the Blue Devils now. 1 minute gone here in the second. Beautiful bounce pass from Jay Antonor into Jaden Sherwood, and it's now a 1-point game. Defense coming at a premium here tonight. Points pouring into the basket. But as I say that, an individual defensive play made by Fitzpatrick. He takes the charge, an offensive foul called against the Blue Devils, and it'll go back to the Irish here. Groff reporting, Sherwood checking out for a break. So as I said, I haven't seen much defense here tonight. It's really been up and down. A bunch of three-pointers have gone in. Welker trying another one, tried to launch it up and over the outstretched arms of Janes. The rainbow attempt, no good, but the Irish get it back as another turnover committed by the Blue Devils. Groff into the short corner for Finera. Welker back to Groff. From the block, no good. Rebound goes to Wheeler. Thomas has done a nice job penetrating into the lane. And a whistle off the Blue Devils that will go to the Irish. Notre Dame wanted a foul call there, didn't get it. 6:04 remaining in the second, so we'll wait to start our game clock here. Finera through the lane, and he's fouled. Finera converts on the first free throw. One more opportunity to give Notre Dame the lead. And he converts it. The Irish are back out in front as Woodruff reports for the shooter, Finera. .550 remaining here in the second quarter. Wheeler and Thomas trying to handle that Notre Dame pressure that has caused fits for the Blue Devils. Harding from the block. Quality defense applied by Woodruff, able to impact the shot. Quickly the other way go the Irish. Euro step. What a move from Jay Antonor, and the finish at the rack. Allen threw it off the basket. Somehow it wound up in the hands of Harding, and And the Blue Devils got a shot clock reset out of it before they turned it over once again. That's the 10th turnover of the first half for Attica. Welker to the rim. No good, but he's fouled. Attica throwing the ball to the other team, giving the Irish extra possessions, and it's led to a slight deficit here in the closing moments of the first half. Attica needs to do a better job protecting the ball here down the stretch of this game. Welker gets the first free throw to go, and we have arrived at a break here as a timeout has been called on the Batavia Daily News Sports Network. Once again, we'd like to thank our sponsors, beginning with Casella Waste. Are you looking for residential pickup at your house, a dumpster, or roll-off service for your place of business? Call Casella Waste and check out their great rates on local waste removal. Casella is your #1 provider for all your waste and recycling needs and is always putting your waste to work. Call 585-308-0662 today for a quote. Also, Genesee Community College. Genesee, your path. GCC offers 60-plus affordable academic programs and over 120 scholarships for you to begin your next journey. Apply for free online, genesee.edu/apply. Also, Empire Tractor, your local New Holland dealer selling a full range of tractors and farm equipment. Empire Tractor is also proud to sell Dixie Chopper zero-turn mowers, which is the world's fastest mower, and they are now selling and servicing the Coyote line of tractors, mowers, and utility vehicles. Also, the Ankle and Foot Centers of Western New York. Dr. George Vito has over 30 years of experience and strives to deliver the best ankle and foot care that Western New York has to offer. Podiatry services for Leroy, Buffalo, Dunkirk, Angola, and Batavia, as well as the surrounding areas. So 5:07 remaining here in the second quarter. 4-point lead for the Irish in this seesaw battle going on at Notre Dame High School. Welker, 2 for 2 from the line. It's now a 5-point Notre Dame advantage. Meyer leading the charge for the Blue Devils in transition, and a foul called against the Irish. It's the first called against Welker. 2 more against the Irish will put Attica into the bonus. Same thing for Notre Dame. 2 fouls committed by Attica will send the Irish to the free throw line. Allen from the free throw line, and he knocks it down. Braden Allen with 5 points in about 3 minutes of action has made a huge impact for Attica here in the second quarter. Fitzpatrick, who also came on late, also making a big impact for the Irish here in the second, as he's up to 6 points in the frame. We are nearing the midpoint here in the second quarter. Allen with it in the corner, gets it away to Thomas out top. Driving through the lane, cutting through defenders, and finishing at the rim. Allen's ability to navigate his way through the lane and to the rim and finish has been impressive here tonight. Fitzpatrick, a long 3, no good. Janes on the rebound. Here comes Thomas, moving quickly. This time he's closed off by Woodruff, but gets it away to Harding underneath with good position, and he's able to get the finish. Inside 4 minutes to play here in the second. Antonor, beautiful spin move. Gets it back. Welker from the corner. Looked like that was tipped by Harding. Woodruff collects the offensive rebound. Can't get the putback to go. 2 Irish fighting over it. It's Fitzpatrick and Welker, and a foul called against the Blue Devils. And the Blue Devils players, a bit of chirping at the officials, and Coach Crowley coming from the top rope and telling his players, you have no room to criticize when you've given up 3 offensive rebounds on 1 possession. Wise words from the veteran coach. Fitzpatrick from the corner, no good. Finera, tough rebound over 2 Attica defenders. And he gets it out to Antnor, who knocks down the 3. 5-point lead for the Irish now. And my apologies if you missed some action in this right corner here. It's difficult for me to see on the viewfinder when Notre Dame has possession. Harding on the rebound. All the way to the rim. Beautiful spin move, and he gets the roll. We're seeing some high-quality offensive play exhibited here on the floor at Reinhardt Gymnasium, excuse me. Zambito Gymnasium down the road at Genesee Community College. Antinor into the lane, hanging and finishing up to a 5-point Notre Dame lead. Sometimes you get those Italian names confused. You got Reinhardt, Zambito. I think they're both Italian. Reinhardt could be Irish. Have to figure that out. Harding for three! And what an offensive exhibition here in the first half. Another timeout called that will allow us to tell you about our sponsors. Harding Plumbing, providing plumbing, heating, air conditioning services for residential, commercial, and agricultural customers since 1978. Also, Notre Dame High School. Discover the difference at their open house February 2nd from 6 to 7:30, or call to schedule a visit. That's Notre Dame High School, 73 Union Street in Batavia. Also, Batavia's Original Pizzeria. Batavia's Original welcomes families, teams, and other large groups. At Batavia's Original, they offer drop-and-go catering, a screened-in patio for dining that's available during the summer months. You can call today for to-go or delivery service, 343-3303. So I forgot to stop the clock there. A minute went past. So we now have 2:19 remaining as we resume play out of the timeout here in the first half. 2-point lead for Notre Dame. Been a well-played game offensively. Same can't be said for the defensive end. Bounced into Antinor along the baseline, out to Sherwood, three from the wing, good! Jaden Sherwood continues his strong performance in the first half. A lot of different faces getting it done for the Irish here. Thomas to James, lobs it into Harding, good position against Fanera. Sherwood came from the weak side, trying for the rejection. Met Harding at the rim, but provided a little bit of body contact, and that's going to send Harding to the line for 2 shots. One free throw converted by Harding, down to a 4-point lead. Welker to Antinor. Good defense from Harding. And Harmon knocks it out of the passing lane. Thomas going quickly now. Once again, I forgot to start the clock, but we'll adjust that down to 1 minute, which remains here in the second quarter. Meyer for three. Good! That is the 7th or 8th player in this first half to knock down a three-pointer. Is now a loose item has made its way onto the court, which has stopped play. Was that a cigarette that made its way? Just kidding, just kidding. No smoking here at Notre Dame. Harmon, quality rebound. Now into the hands of James. There's Thomas now. 30 seconds remaining in the second quarter. 10 seconds separating the game clock and the shot clock. Attica trailing by 1 with possession. Looking to wind as much time off the clock here as possible before letting the ball go. Thomas guarded closely by Sherwood, almost knocked it away and does, and now it's off Thomas. Another turnover committed by the Blue Devils. 7 seconds remaining here in the second. The Irish with possession now. Welker attacking the basket, up and under. Can't get the roll. And we head to the half. What a first half it was 41-40, Notre Dame in the lead. We'll be right back after a short break here on the Batavia Daily News Sports Network. But first, we'd like to thank a few more of our sponsors. Including Main Street Insurance Agency. In business for 30 years, Main Street Insurance has office locations in Attica and Warsaw and another location in Bell, Florida. Call them for competitive quotes on auto, home, business, and life insurance. Also, Rebecca Guzdek, a licensed real estate salesperson for Keller Williams Realty. Choosing happy is the key. Contact Rebecca Guzdek with Keller Williams Realty, 716-777-2468, or at smileforbeck@kw.com. Also, SJF Construction in Attica is available now for all your agricultural construction needs. Celebrating 40-plus years in construction, 585-547-9490. Also, Yasis Trucking and Construction, your #1 choice for all your trucking, construction, and asphalt needs. We'll be right back here on the Batavia Daily News Sports Network. All right, getting ready for action here in the third quarter. Notre Dame leads Attica by 1 at the break. It was certainly a fast-paced first half. I'll give you some scoring totals here. Leading the way for Notre Dame is Jordan Welker. He's knocked down 3 3-pointers on his way to 13 points, while Attica has been led by Cole Harding, who has also knocked down 3 3-pointers on his way to 14 points. So here we go, getting started in the third quarter. Harding lets it go, no good. Brayston Berry back into the game for the Irish. He spent most of the first half on the bench after encountering foul trouble. He was hit with 2 quick fouls in the first quarter, went to the bench, and now back out there to begin the third quarter. Welker, no good. Offensive foul. Harmon snuck in there to take the charge. And a quick shout out here on the Batavia Daily News Sports Network. We'd like to say hello to Wayne Poppy Greffrath, watching his 2 grandsons play tonight from the VA in Batavia. He's a huge fan of Attica basketball, and he never misses a game. So we'd like to thank Poppy for tuning in here on the BDN Sports Network, along with the rest of you. Our thanks is not limited to Poppy, but certainly thankful for Poppy as well. And Welker almost hit the deck as some nifty ball handling from Thomas there, but a double dribble called to end the possession and another turnover committed by the Blue Devils. Perhaps a bit too much dribbling there from Thomas. Should have gotten rid of it a bit sooner than he did. Groff. Out to Fanera, up and under. Beautiful move from Jimmy Fanera. And it's a 3-point lead for the Irish. First points of this third quarter go to Notre Dame. Fanera picks off the pass. Here come the Irish in transition. Bounced into Sherwood. But it's tipped away by Janes at the rim before it's ripped away by Welker. Sherwood with another try. This one goes in and the foul. Attica has been careless with the ball all night, and it's continued here in the third quarter. Coach Rapone springing into action along the baseline as another loose item on the floor. This one not dropped by a fan as the first one was. I think maybe a wet spot, actually. You're always surprised by Coach Rapone's cat-like reflexes. Sherwood completes the 3-point play. Meyer again nearly turned it over. And eventually he does turn it over. Notre Dame wreaking havoc defensively here tonight. And a foul called against Wheeler before Berry barreled over Meyer. A reach-in called against the Attica guard. And Notre Dame will have it underneath before a timeout is called by Attica. I can tell you right now what the message is going to be from Coach Crowley inside this huddle. Stop turning the damn ball over. And we take a break here in the third quarter. A little bit of history on Coach Crowley, one of the leading scorers in Attica's boys basketball program history. I believe he's 3rd on the list. Just missed 1,000 points, did Crowley. But very close to doing so and remains on the wall inside Attica's gymnasium as one of the program's top scorers. A little bit of history for Notre Dame fans about their head coach, Coach Rapone, a standout basketball player in his own right for the Irish boys basketball program. In his day, helped lead Notre Dame to a state championship as an underclassman, and has since followed in his dad's footsteps as head coach. Nice move from Thomas. Couldn't get the finish, but Harding was there to collect the rebound and put it back for two. 4-point lead for the Irish now inside 6 minutes to play in the third. Finera bounces it over to Groff. Now it's Sherwood getting it inside to Berry before he's closed off by Harmon. Berry provided no space in the post, and that will lead to Welker launching a three. No good. Groff diving after the rebound, but Attica comes up with it. Into the hands of Wheeler. Wheeler trying to dribble through the press, which is ill-advised. Welker takes it away and finishes at the rim. The way to beat pressure defense is not to dribble through it, but instead pass through it. And Attica has struggled mightily to find a way to navigate this pressure defense all night long. Wheeler over to Meyer. Three. Air ball. Welker on the rebound. Notre Dame, you can sense it, starting to assert itself here. Attica in need of a stop to prevent the Irish from taking the 9-point lead, but they can't get the stop as Jimmy Finera knocks it down, and it's now a 9-point advantage for the Irish. Meyer beats the press with the dribble. Now it's Thomas at the high post. Attica needs a bucket. And they go to their top scorer, Harding. Tried to get it to Meyer in the corner, but it was deflected by Harmon, who thought the pass was intended for him. Out of bounds off the Irish. Subs coming on for Notre Dame. Antonor and Woodruff back into the game. This one inbounded to Thomas. He'll initiate the possession for Attica here. Nice cut from Harding to the rim. And he's fouled. He'll head to the line for two shots. Good find from Thomas there. Got a couple more Notre Dame alumni along with Coach Rapone in attendance tonight. Mike Sisson and Kevin Rogers, two Notre Dame legends in their own right. So 2 of 2 from Harding. It's now down to a 7-point lead for Notre Dame inside 4 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Finera in the lane, guarded closely by Harding. Right back out to Welker, who knocks down the three. 10-point lead for Notre Dame, its largest lead of the contest. Thomas inside to Harmon. Good transition basketball there from Attica, perhaps starting to find their rhythm against this Notre Dame press. Finera spinning, but closed off by Harding, and a travel. Would have been a rejection, but Finera traveled first. Notre Dame assistant coach Paul Clark telling his team to stay solid and not over-pursue on defense, and it certainly worked to perfection there as Attica, another unforced turnover. They throw it out of bounds on the inbound pass, and with 3:27 remaining, the Blue Devils call for a full timeout, trailing by 8 points. Once again, we'd like to thank our sponsors, beginning with Casella Waste. Are you looking for residential pickup at your house or a dumpster or roll-off service for your place of business? Call Casella and check out their great rates on local waste removal. Also, Genesee Community College. You can apply online for free, genesee.edu/apply. Also, Empire Tractor. We're here to help you grow, empiretractor.com. The Ankle and Foot Centers of Western New York, located at 34 Swan Street in Batavia or 8745 Lake Street in Leroy. Also, Harding Plumbing, heating, and air conditioning services available for residential, commercial, and agricultural customers. Also, Notre Dame High School discovered the difference at their open house February 2nd from 6 to 7:30. Also, Batavia's Original Pizzeria. And a quick note on yours truly, I am a Batavia's Original alumnus myself, former employee at the old Pontillo's Pizzeria, helped open the new restaurant, now under new management and still thriving and supporting local athletics. So 3:27 remaining here in the third quarter, 8-point lead for the Irish. They have it under their own basket as Antinor inbounds it to Woodruff. And now the Irish will reset with the ball in the hands of Welker out top. Sherwood spinning away from Wheeler and finding his way to the rim. Jaden Sherwood has been impressive tonight. Wheeler in the corner, up to Thomas. Nice cut from Meyer, but he couldn't gain the handle on the pass from Thomas. Meyer continuing to hustle, tipping it to his teammate Harmon, and now a foul on the loose ball called against the Irish. It will be called against Antinor. Great hustle there from Meyer as he initially couldn't gain the handle underneath the basket. 10-point lead for Notre Dame matches its largest lead of the game. Attica almost threw it away again. Harding chased it down. Cross court to Thomas now. Cutting Wheeler, fouled along the baseline on the ground. Attica will have it underneath with 26 seconds remaining on the shot clock. And another wet spot as there is sweat dripping from the brow of every player and coach and fan in this gymnasium. It's been a hotly contested battle here inside Reinhardt Gymnasium. And a quick note dating back to our conversation during the first half, Reinhardt, a German name. So I was 0 for 2, not Irish nor Italian. It is German. A little bit of history there for you. And that information straight from the source, Jerry Reinhardt, young Jerry Reinhardt, recent graduate of Batavia High School. This one lobbed into James. Thomas now inside to Wheeler. Tried to get it back out to Thomas, but once again, active hands displayed by Sherwood. And the Irish come away with their 15th takeaway of this game. Beautiful move from Antinor, but he couldn't finish the job. Welker with it now. Into the hands of Antinor on the wing. Woodruff setting the screen. Antinor goes the other way, closed off by Janes, almost dribbled it off his leg out of bounds, but able to regain possession. Welker for three, contested by Thomas. No good. Harding in there for the rebound. Here comes Attica quickly. Wheeler on the other end, but it's rejected by Woodruff. George Woodruff has been a defensive stalwart for the Irish since entering the game early in the first quarter due to the foul trouble for Bryson Berry. Woodruff has made quite the impact here tonight. 1:43 remaining. We'll wait to start our game clock. Harding inside. And one. Working against Finera, Harding got it to go. And with 1:40 remaining in the third, Attica looking to make it a three-point play and cut the deficit to 7 points. And Harding converts on the free throw. 1:40 remaining now here in the third. Finera into the lane, up and under, good! Attica going quickly. Harmon wide open under the basket. That's where pressure defense can come back to haunt you if you don't have someone back on the far end. Welker, step back jumper, and it's good from the free throw line. Impressive breakdown there from Welker, guarded closely by Thomas, but the Notre Dame guard able to win the battle. Inside a minute to go here in the third. Harding trying to spring Thomas. Gets to the rim, Harding ends up with the loose ball and converts at the basket. Back and forth we go. Both teams trading buckets. Inside 40 seconds remaining in the third. Here's Welker. Over to Antinor. Attacks the basket. Rejected by James. Here comes Wheeler. Welker trailing. Wheeler on the putback. 5-point game. Notre Dame will look to hold for the last shot. 9 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Welker into the lane. Rejected by Wheeler, but a foul. Plenty of body contact there, as Welker will go to the line. 4.8 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Attica trails by 5. C.J. Thornley checking in for Notre Dame for the first time tonight. And he'll have to wait after the first free throw from Welker. Knocks it down. Thornley on for Finera, who will take a quick break. Both coaches barking out directions to their team. This is crunch time, folks. Welker can't get the second one to go. Braden Allen into the game for Attica, gets the rebound but throws it away. So now Notre Dame will have one last chance with 2 seconds remaining in the third, and Finera back onto the floor. Fitzpatrick onto the floor as well for Notre Dame. Thornley and Woodruff will take a seat. One last possession here in the third coming up for the Irish. Inbounded into the backcourt for Finera. And time runs out on the Irish. They'll head to the fourth, holding a 6-point advantage. Exciting finish coming up here on the Batavia Daily News Sports Network. We take a quick break. Alex Brasky here with you. All right, here we go. 8 minutes to play on the Batavia Daily News Sports Network. Notre Dame leading Attica by 6. What a game it's been, as the Blue Devils led early. Notre Dame came back to take its advantage before both teams have traded the lead, and now Notre Dame trying to assert itself, but Meyer with the takeaway for the Attica defense and the conversion on the other end. It's down to a 4-point game. And now a foul called against Meyer, looking to take the charge, count the basket. Finera looking for the 3-point play opportunity. Panera makes it a 3-point play, and it's now up to a 7-point lead for Notre Dame. Allen, another beautiful pump fake. This time couldn't get it to go. And Welker, active hands underneath, swats it out of the hands of Meyer, who was there for the rebound. Welker left alone, and he knocks down the three. What a sequence for Jordan Welker. It's a 10-point Notre Dame lead. Missed opportunities have been the story for the Blue Devils here tonight, and a travel called against Thomas. And give Notre Dame credit, they forced many of the errors committed by Attica here tonight with sound pressure defense, particularly during the second half. This one out of bounds underneath off the foot of Antinor, so we'll go back to Attica here. Now a conversation with an administrator and the official going on, perhaps to corral the crowd here at on the stage. You can't blame these students from getting emotional, but got to remain tight-lipped when it comes to the officials. They're working hard out there, trying their best, and certainly providing a quality product here tonight. They've done a great job. In a hostile environment, mind you. So under 7 minutes to play here in the fourth. Harding to the rim, and it's a blocking foul as Welker took out Fitzpatrick underneath. Harding flying high and coming down hard, but he'll head to the line for two, with Attica facing the 10-point deficit. First free throw from Harding is good. 2 for 2.
Come on, defense.
Fitzpatrick for 3. Good! Ryan Fitzpatrick on the money once again. And it's Notre Dame's largest lead of the game at 11 points, with 6:29 remaining in the fourth quarter. The Irish continue to pour it in offensively. What a performance from this Irish attack. Attica's tried to keep pace, but turnover struggles have disallowed them from doing so. About 15 possessions given away by the Attica offense here tonight. And a travel called against Meyer. Another turnover committed by the Blue Devils. Closing in on 20 turnovers here tonight. It's been the story of the game if you're an Attica fan. Ball security and ball value. Fitzpatrick from the volleyball line. No good. Harding on the rebound. Up the floor quickly. Allen, nice pass inside to Meyer, but it was rejected at the rim by Antinor, who nearly pinned it against the backboard. Welker slicing to the basket. Notre Dame increases its lead. It's up to 13. And a timeout called by Attica. They sense this one slipping away. Once again, we'd like to thank a few more of our sponsors, beginning with Main Street Insurance Agency. In business for 30 years, Main Street Insurance has office locations in Attica and Warsaw, and another location in Bell, Florida. Call them for competitive quotes on auto, home, business, and life insurance. Also, Rebecca Guzdek, a licensed real estate salesperson for Keller Williams Realty. Choosing happy is the key. Contact Becca Guzdek with Keller Williams at 716-777-2468 or at smileforbeck@kw.com. Also, SJF Construction in Attica can be contacted for all your agricultural construction needs. 585-547-9490. Celebrating 40-plus years in construction. That's SJF Construction Incorporated. Also, Yasis Construction and Trucking, your #1 choice for all your construction and asphalt needs. 6956 Byron Holly Road in Byron, 548-5014. What a game we've had here tonight. 1-point game at the half, 6-point game at the end of the third. It's now a 13-point Notre Dame lead over Attica with 5:31 remaining in the fourth quarter. Alex Brasky here with you on the Batavia Daily News Sports Network. And Attica throws it away again. Timeout called by Notre Dame. We take a quick break here on the Batavia Daily News Sports Network. All right, back to action. 5:11 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Attica has been literally throwing the game away here in the fourth quarter. Too many turnovers committed by the Blue Devils has led to a sizable Irish advantage, and a blocking foul called on the ground here will keep the ball with Notre Dame underneath. Noah Wheeler is fouled out of the game. And that will bring Meyer back in for the Blue Devils. Welker banks it off Harmon's back underneath, gets it to Fitzpatrick in the corner, but he fires up an air ball. Here comes Meyer in transition all the way to the rim. Welker hustling back on defense, but commits the foul. And that's going to send Meyer to the free throw line now. Great hustle shown by Welker there, as has been the case throughout this second half. Meyer to the line for two. Can't convert on the first free throw. Attica needs everything it can get here. Missed free throws are critical. Notre Dame now in the bonus. The next foul committed by the Blue Devils will send the Irish to the line. Harding initially had that rebound, but it was knocked out of bounds off of Welker, who slipped on a wet spot near the entranceway into the gym. So two missed free throws there from Meyer, but Attica with another possession here with 4:50 remaining. Harding set to take it out underneath. And a timeout called by Notre Dame, a full timeout. We take another break here on the Batavia Daily News Sports Network. All right, here we go, back to action. 4:50 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Attica trying to fight its way back from a 13-point deficit, but Notre Dame remaining resolute in its second half charge. Meyer had it tipped away by Fitzpatrick on the inbound. Another turnover committed by the Blue Devils. To make matters more concerning with these turnovers, a few of them have come out of timeouts, which certainly doesn't bode well for the Blue Devils. Inside to Antonor, tried to pump Janes off his feet, couldn't. Got it to Sherwood in the corner, and now Fitzpatrick saved the missed shot from going out of bounds. Meyer in transition for Attica. And the Blue Devils will look to press. Midpoint of this fourth quarter. Blue Devils trying to create some havoc here defensively. Antonor for three. No good. Sherwood flying in for the rebound, and the Irish will reset, looking to waste as much time as possible per possession down the stretch. Fanera out to Welker, spinning away from Thomas, now to Fanera, top of the key for three. 14-point lead for Notre Dame, their largest lead of the evening. Just keeps getting better for the Irish. Welker commits the foul near the timeline. A little bit over aggressive defense, as that's Welker's fourth foul of the ball game. Thomas heads to the line. As my apologies, I said Notre Dame was in the bonus. Attica is in fact in the bonus. Notre Dame still needs to be fouled twice to reach the bonus situation. Thomas can't convert the front end of the 1-and-1. Sherwood. Step back three. No good, out of bounds. I thought it hit the baseline, but no. Saved by Sherwood, tipped by Harding, into the hands of Welker, and now a timeout called by the Irish. No timeout. I wonder what the whistle was for then. Shot clock didn't reset. So with 2:49 remaining, we reset here, as do the Irish, holding a 15-point lead, their largest lead of the evening. And an offensive foul and a legal screen called against Fanera. .242 remaining. It's now or never for the Blue Devils. Meyer to the rack.
Player control foul. You don't go to the free throw line.
2.5 minutes left in the fourth here. .12-point lead as Notre Dame looks to salt this one away. They've been in control throughout the second half. Looking to remain as such, as Welker's fouled by Thomas. We'll see if they give him the shooting foul. They do. 2 shots coming up for Welker. And Coach Crowley can't believe it. Oh, no, it was on the floor. My apologies, on the floor. I think it was initially ruled a shooting foul, but changed to a foul on the floor. And another wet spot here. There's plenty of sweat being perspired by everybody. And quite the night here at Notre Dame. Finera over to Fitzpatrick in the corner. Now to Sherwood out top. And a bump from Harmon will send Sherwood to the line for 1-1. Notre Dame now in the bonus with 1:55 remaining here in the fourth. And Welker will head to the bench, perhaps for the final time. Woodruff onto the floor. First free throw from Sherwood is good. Two for two for Jaden Sherwood. I'm not going to officially call it, but it's going to just about do it for Attica. Timeout called by Coach Crowley, perhaps going to try one last adjustment to try to get his team to score a lot of points in a hurry. We take another quick break here on the Batavia Daily News Sports Network. And for all those watching, we'd like to remind you to pick up a copy of the Batavia Daily News tomorrow morning. Wall-to-wall NFL coverage, obviously centered around the Buffalo Bills matchup with the Cincinnati Bengals coming up on Sunday. Previews, predictions, stories, and otherwise, all within the Batavia Daily News print edition, available at newsstands tomorrow morning. We'd appreciate the support. And you can also prepare yourself for the big divisional round matchup with plenty of information within tomorrow's issue. Big one for the Bills this weekend, trying to advance to their second AFC championship game in the past 3 seasons. They have reached the divisional round for 3 straight seasons. And looking for a win over the Bengals to extend what they hope to be a Super Bowl run. This has been what many have termed as the year for the Bills. Let's see if they can finish it off with a few more wins over the next month or so. Another turnover from Attica and another one coming out of a timeout. Minute and a half remaining. Attica will not foul. Welker. What a move from Welker. Doing it himself, finding his way to the rim and converting. A minute to go now. Notre Dame's largest lead of the game at 16, and Sherwood pokes it away. Another takeaway for the Irish. Sherwood bounces it to Welker. Give and go. And a quick note on these two Notre Dame athletes, Jaden Sherwood and Jordan Welker. These two are family, and you can see the familial connection that they exhibited there as Janes puts it back for Attica to cut it back down to a 16-point lead. Ten seconds remaining. Notre Dame salting this one away. They take the shot clock violation with 7 seconds remaining. Attica with one more possession, but Notre Dame's going to walk away with the victory to march to 10-4. Attica falls to 5-7. Once again, we'd like to thank you for joining us here on the Batavia Daily News Sports Network. Alex Brasky with you. It's been a fun night here at Reinhardt Gymnasium on Notre Dame's Microphone Court here at Notre Dame High School. We'll see you next time.